welcome back to the show.
Oh, that's so nice.
Oh, they love you. They love you. Come on. We love you.
Thanks.
You are so talented. I love it. Every single time you come on the show.
Oh.
You know, you're one of the original cast of Hamilton on Broadway. And, over the summer, Hamilton celebrated 10th anniversary, 10 years.
Yeah, we did. Crazy.
Which is
So
unbelievable.
crazy.
You and the cast reunited and performed at the Tony Awards, and I was cheering for you at home, and I was going nuts. It was fantastic.
Thank you.
What's it like to celebrate with everybody 10 years?
Oh, it was really cool. I mean, we're all out in the world doing our own thing, you know.
Yeah.
But coming together for the Tonys after 10 years, and honestly, Andy Blankenbuehler having me out there doing the same steps 10 years later. Like, y'all, it's 10 years. My knees feel this.
No.
Oh, my God. But I was just so proud and happy to be up there with everyone. And it's really cool. And that show, you know, Hamilton, it means a lot. It continues to mean a lot. And to know that people still want to come and hear the story of Alexander Hamilton and be inspired by what this country can be.
Yes.
That is really heartening, especially when it's really hard to get anything made these days. So to know that a Broadway show has lasted for 10 years, that's not nothing.
That's right. It is something.
It's something.
You're amazing.
Thank you.
I'm a huge fan of Prince. We all are here at the show, and I
Yeah.
always love a good Prince story. And you actually got invited to a secret Prince party.
Yeah, I did.
Talk to me about this. How cool is that? How does it go down?
Yo.
Yeah.
No, this was back in the Hamilton days, and I was like checking my phone, and I saw an email that was like Prince party, and I was like, what does that even mean? And so I opened it up, and I was like, nah, that's a joke. That's a joke. And then I texted, I think it was Thane Jasperson, who is in the ensemble. Yeah, Thane. We love Thane. Give him his flowers. But he was like, no, this is not a joke. There is a Prince party, and we are invited. And so I get there, and it's like the cast of The Color Purple, and Jennifer Hudson and Cynthia Erivo were leading the show at the time, and the cast of SNL was there. I was like, it was just really cool. And then we were just hanging out, drinking our, like, tequila pineapples. And Prince came out at, like, 2 in the morning.
2 in the morning?
2 in the morning, and played his, like 6 of his hits live, and we were just like, rah. Like, I just remember Maya Rudolph literally in the corner, like, dig if you will, the picture. Like, it was the greatest thing I've ever experienced in my life.
What is going on, everyone? Welcome back. Today we are talking about Ariana DeBose, and she told one of the coolest celebrity party stories I have ever heard on the show. She went on The Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon to talk about her new series Scarpetta, which is streaming on Prime Video and features an absolutely insane cast including Nicole Kidman, Jamie Lee Curtis, and Bobby Cannavale. But before they got into all of that, Jimmy asked her about the 10th anniversary of Hamilton, where she was an original cast member on Broadway. She performed with the cast at the Tony Awards, and she joked that her knees definitely feel the same steps 10 years later. She said it was really heartening to know that a Broadway show has lasted for 10 years because it is really hard to get anything made these days. That is a great perspective. But then Jimmy pivoted to something way more fun. He asked her about a secret Prince party she got invited to back in her Hamilton days. And let me tell you, this story is everything. Ariana said she was checking her phone and saw an email that just said Prince party. She thought it was a joke. She texted Thane Jasperson, who was in the Hamilton ensemble, and he confirmed that it was real. There was a Prince party, and they were invited. So she shows up. And who else is there? The cast of The Color Purple, which at the time starred Jennifer Hudson and Cynthia Erivo. And the cast of Saturday Night Live was there too. So you have this room full of Broadway royalty, Oscar winners, and comedy legends, all just hanging out, drinking tequila pineapples. And then, at 2 in the morning, Prince himself came out and played 6 of his hits live. Just a private concert for this room full of artists. Ariana said she remembers looking over and seeing Maya Rudolph literally in the corner singing along to Kiss or When Doves Cry, just completely geeking out like everyone else. She said it was the greatest thing she has ever experienced in her life. And honestly, I believe her. Think about that night for a second. You have Cynthia Erivo, who is one of the greatest vocalists of her generation, standing next to Maya Rudolph, who is one of the funniest people alive, both watching Prince perform an intimate set at 2 in the morning. That is not a party. That is a fever dream. That is the kind of New York night that you tell your grandchildren about. And Ariana DeBus was there. She was in the room. She was drinking tequila pineapples and watching the purple one do his thing. I am genuinely jealous. Now, the interview also covered her new show Scarpetta, which has already been picked up for season 2 and is apparently #1 on Prime Video. She plays Lucy Farinelli-Watson, the niece of Dr. Kay Scarpetta, who is played by Nicole Kidman. And her mother is played by Jamie Lee Curtis. So she is caught in this interesting family triangle while also being a grey hat hacker, a child prodigy tech person who helps solve crimes. And Aria. N.A. described her character as a proud lesbian, which got a huge cheer from the audience. She also mentioned that her character is grieving the loss of her wife while trying to survive her family. That sounds like a lot of emotional layers, and Ariana is absolutely the right actress to handle them. She also talked about working with Nicole Kidman on The Prom, and shared a funny story about how Nicole offered her a carrot and some nuts one day on set. And Ariana joked that she wanted to say, "I bet you do," but did not. It was a silly little moment, but it showed how comfortable she is with these huge stars. She said Nicole could not have been cooler, that she is one of the hardest working women in show business, and that Jamie Lee Curtis is the best. She described Nicole and Jamie as polar opposites but a duo you did not know you needed. That is high praise coming from someone who has worked with both of them. Jimmy also showed a clip from Scarpetta, where Ariana's character is arguing with a cop about coming along on a murder investigation. She says, "I ain't no civvy, babes. Used to be a Fed. Higher security clearance than you." And the cop says she has to sit in the back because of department rules. And Ariana's character says, "Except I wouldn't be caught dead in that heap of junk you rolled up in." The audience loved it. It is clear that her character has attitude and confidence and wit. But let me go back to the Prince story because I think it is worth lingering on. Prin. CE was famous for these kinds of secret, late-night performances. He would invite people to his home, to his studio, to random clubs, and he would play for hours. Sometimes until sunrise. He did not care about the time. He did not care about the venue. He just wanted to play music for people who appreciated it. And for Ariana DeBus, who was at that time a working Broadway actor in Hamilton, getting that invitation must have felt like validation. Like she had arrived. Like she was part of something special. And the fact that she remembers it so vividly, the fact that she can still see Maya Rudolph singing along in the corner, tells you that it meant as much to her as you would hope. That is the magic of live performance. Whether it is on Broadway, on a soundstage, or at 2 a.m. in a room full of your peers, music brings people together. And Prince understood that better than almost anyone. So here is my question to you in the comments. What is the coolest celebrity encounter or secret party story you have ever heard? And are you watching Scarpetta on Prime Video? Let me know your thoughts. I read every single comment. As always, like, subscribe, hit that bell. We are building something special here. I will see you in the next one.